I'm not ready for the season. I'm not at all. No, this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god!
When I tell you I'm out of shape, Johnny, I'm telling you I am maybe one through ball a game ready. That's
Bro, I'm gonna start playing like Pirlo. I'm just gonna turn every play. I'm just gonna pivot at the center. I'm like, oh ball.
it.
Ball.
You're right. No. I need to join a league so I can like ask for the ball in defense, make my one deke through, try and get my way through everyone, sprint up the whole field, and be like, yo, center attack and right back position, and then
just coach.
coach. And when there's like, no, we don't have time, then I just go I just drop on the.
I remember one time we were at the soccer center, and it was not COVID, but it was like right after our U21 days. So it's like I haven't played footy for maybe 8 months, and I think Johnny remembers this because it was the first game of the season, and like in the last 4 minutes, we didn't have we had subs, so this makes it worse. But like in the last 4 minutes, I'm like, you know how there's 5-minute shifts at the soccer center, right? It's like an unwritten rule that your team subs out every 5 minutes. So I sub on in like 5 minutes left. Do 3.5 minutes left. I'm like, I can't do this. I get onto the bench. I sit down. I put my arm on Johnny. He's like, yo, you good? I'm like, I think I'm gonna fucking throw up. He's like, whoa. This guy gets up, and my ass falls on the bench. I'm like, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna throw up.
Bro,
Yo, I wasn't ready for that, bro.
do you guys remember that playoff game that we had?
Where
we were in the soccer center
and we had
were
triple
doing
overtime?
that thing where it's like one man off, right? And then one of our players fully dived at a man's legs, and the ref just said, "That's fine."
That was.
We won that game.
You don't remember?
You guys remember?
So, John, I'll break it down. You guys, it was Kwabi, right?
Yeah.
So it was overtime. So we were in the semis. It was in the semis. And like to win, we would verse a team that we knew very well. Like it was like other people from our age who were playing. So they were like top of the league, and we wanted to verse them. They just slaughtered their opponent in the semis, and it's our game now, bro. Yeah. Full stands, overtime, and at this point we're the last game of the day. So like all the other games came to watch our game. Stadium was packed, and it was myself. Andre was on the field. Quabs was on the field. With, I think it was Markel and Joran. Yeah, and those were the 5 players on the pitch. Yeah. I came off first, and it was like it got down, and so every 5 minutes, one player would get off the pitch. Yeah, and then it turned from 5v5.
It was Markel and one other
Markel. So it was like 5 minutes. It was 5v5. Then the next 5 minutes it was 4v4, 3v3, 2v2. And dude, during the 2v2, this is how we won the game. I shit you not. They did a give and go, and Quabs straight up goalkeeper slid out with his hands out at the guy's feet. Tripped him. The ball hit his elbows. He gets up with his knee, like kind of like shoves it towards Markel. Markel takes the ball, dribbles up the pitch, and scores. The other team's fucking livid at this point. The ref wanted to go home. He didn't call anything. Dude, Quabs is still on the ground.
Johnny, you don't remember this, bro? You were definitely there,
It was one of those goals where half the team went to celebrate with the goal score, and the other half realized how fucking nonsensical Quabena just saved this season. Everyone runs to him, and it was.
I think I remember, but I don't want to be like I'm making it up in my head, but it sounds familiar, bro. I feel like I've seen Quabena be like. I look at the ref, I'm like, oh. So we're just gonna get through on some shenanigans.
I honestly because it happened, and I was like, damn, we're over, and then just nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
It just played on.
It was probably the biggest referee malfunction that went in my team's favor ever.
Usually I get shit on by refs, but that was the one time where I could honestly say I was just like,
wow. Thanks. Like it was literally you went to the referee after the game and was like, thank you. But There were, but Quabs has this thing about his like play style. He always marks the biggest guy on the pitch, and like he just draws fouls, fouls and penalties, and he's so good at that.
Yo, he makes everyone angry, bro.
Yeah.
And it's weird, like without fail. He's not even an annoying defender. He just pisses them off. Somehow.
Yeah, and then throws an elbow backs into him. He just falls. Whoa! Yellow card. It's like, all right, it's easy, bro.
Yo,
he's really good at that.
He's a true defender, bro. He knows the mind games.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh,
Dude, we've had some crazy moments. Crazy moments at the soccer center.
You ended a man's whole life.
That was
his marriage, his kids' respect, job.
I ended my father's respect. My dad was mad at me because of that.
Bro, because he understood that you endangered your life. These are grown men, and you're gonna embarrass him like that.
So for those of you who don't know, it's we're comfortably beating this team. It's like a 3-0 game, and I received the ball.
2 minutes left, bro.
Yeah, I received the ball. And I remember one of our teammates was top of the box, calling for it. He's like, "Yo, I'm open." And I see a defender approaching me, and it's one of those where I wanted to make the pass, but like I wasn't looking at the ball, and the ball rolled kind of behind me.
No, don't lie. You had it all planned in your head. You're like, I'm gonna ruin this man's whole career.
Straight up, it wasn't my first intention. My first intention was to play the ball, but when I looked down at the ball was not where my foot was supposed to be. And like corner of my eye, I see him approaching. I tucked the ball between my feet and I rainbow flicked him. And the ball was the most clean rainbow flick I think I've ever done in my career. It landed right on my thigh. It dropped. And I look up, I see goal. So I just take like the most half-ass shot, like off balance, and it just goes in. And it was I should have stopped there. But the mayhem got to me, and I celebrated by wiping off my own shoe. And then Johnny pulls me aside. He's like, "Come off the pitch,
bro.
Just sit down. You're done for the game.
You're done, bro. You can't go back on. You scored the goal. I put my hand on my head. Then reality set in. I looked at the bench. Everyone had straight faces. So I'm like, that's murder? Okay, Matthew, it's time to come off now, bro. Your life is in danger.
I respect that. That's a real one. That's a real friend. Oh, man.
Yeah, no.
There's some shit.
Honestly, no one's doing that to me. I swear to God. No one's doing that to me. It's happened to me once in my life, and it was during soccer class. But if you get the ball over my head, your body isn't touching that ball. Is all I'm saying. Your foot won't get to the ball. The ball may go past me. You're not. Is all I'm saying.
Arrive at that destination, bro. Whatever you thought you were going to do, just scrap it. Because I'm about to send you to the clinic. And it's not the footy one. Bro,
it's not
all I'm saying.
Yeah.